Oh there, I am professional villain and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, here to host Big Brother Cheesecake 5 All-Stars.
I'm YY.
Hello and welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 5 All-Stars. I'm Mitch McConnell, and I have 4 to 17 chins. I am going to host this Power of Veto competition in place of Andrew, who is busy slaying away on Survivor. But first, Georgia is in the middle of a Senate race, and the Republicans need to win to control the Senate. If the Democrats get in, their radical leftist, lobbyist, communist party thing is going to come in, such as the Green New Deal and the American Dream and happiness. And we can't have that in the Senate. So make sure you vote Republican. I am also putting up a petition to put that Alexis Occasional Cortisone in jail for being a horrible woman who thinks she is entitled to having an opinion. Now, let's get to the results of the Tetris Golden Power Veto competition before I die, since I'm clearly 90 years old. Here we go. Remember, I'm Mitch McConnell. Number 1. Henry VIII was married to which of these women for the shortest period of time? I met Henry VIII once in London, a lovely chap. A. Anne of Cleves, B. Jane Seymour, C. Catherine of Aragon, or D. Anne Boleyn? Everybody's wrong. It's A. Anne of Cleves. You are all stupid. Maybe it's because you are all Democrats. Okay. It was a reset. Nobody gets anything. Number 2. The Prime Minister of which country was assassinated in 1986 on the way home from the theater with his wife? A. Ukraine, B. Italy, C. France, D. Sweden. Chad is first with Sweden and he gets the point. This is his board. Number 3. Which country did Algeria gain its independence from in 1962? A. England, B. France, C. Germany, D. Spain. The correct answer is B. France. Rhonda gets a piece. Here's Rhonda's board. Question 4. Which treaty ended World War I? A. Treaty of Ghent, B. Treaty of Malaga, C. Treaty of Palais, D. Treaty of Versailles. The correct answer is D. Treaty of Versailles. Chad is first and he gets another point. Here is his board. Question 5. Prior to 1664, which is the year I was born, I'm Mitch McConnell, New York was known by what name? A. New Berlin, B. New Amsterdam, C. New Copenhagen, D. New London. The correct answer is B. New Amsterdam. Rai gets the point. Here's Ryan's board. Question 6. Which of these events did not happen in the 1980s? A. Berlin Wall falls, B. Nintendo first introduced, C. Exxon Valdez disaster, D. Johnny Carson's last show. The correct answer is D. Johnny Carson's last show. Rai gets a piece. Here's his board. Question 7. Adolf Hitler was born in which country? A. Germany, B. Austria, C. Hungary, D. Russia. The correct answer is Austria. B. Rhonda earns a piece. Here's her board. Question 8. John F. Kennedy, who was a terrible man because he was a radical leftist Democrat, was assassinated in what Texas city? A. San Antonio, B. Austin, C. Dallas, D. Houston. The correct answer is C. Dallas. Curtis, you get a piece. Here's his board. I like Curtis because he's red, like the Republicans. Question 9. The Declaration of Independence was signed in what city? A. Philadelphia, B. Pittsburgh, C. Arlington, or D. Dover? The correct answer is A. Philadelphia, a radical leftist city that I will burn down because they voted en masse for Joe Biden, who is crooked, and his son Hunter should be in jail. Unlike my friend Kaylee McAdoodle, who is a lovely woman, and the other blonde bimbo, the old one, I forgot her name, but she likes to go to garden parties without masks. Rai's board as follows. Number 10. In what year did Nunavut become a Canadian territory? A. 1989, B. 1994, C. 1999, D. 2004. The correct answer is C. 1999. Chanel gets a point and a piece. Here's your board. Question 11. Which of these Canadian cities has never hosted the Olympics? A. Toronto, B. Vancouver, C. Calgary, D. Edmonton. The correct answer is A. Toronto. Curtis gets a point. Here is Curtis's board. Excuse me, not Curtis. Rai gets that point. Rai is bored. He gets a square, so he can't put it in. I haven't been able to see mine for years because I'm Mitch McConnell. 12. Which of these cities was the first to build a subway line? A. London, B. Paris, C. Budapest, D. New York. New York is where that Alexa occasional cortisone is from. I need to find her and jail her in a jail of some sort. The correct answer is A. London. Curtis, you get a piece. Here's Curtis's board. 13. The Battle of Crécy was a 14th century face-off between which two nations? A. Prussia and Russia, B. Hungary and Serbian Empire, C. Austria and Bohemia, D. England and France. The correct answer is D. England and France. Chad gets a piece. Here's his board. Question 14. Who became British Prime Minister in 1937? A. Anthony Eden, B. Margaret Thatcher, C. Winston Churchill, D. Neville Chamberlain. I remember this. I was in my 30s. Chanel B, Joanne C, Rhonda A, Rai D. The correct answer is D, Neville Chamberlain. Rai gets a piece. And congratulations, Rai. You have won the Golden Power Veto, the Ruby Power Veto, and you get to have a lunch with me, Mitch McConnell. Joanne didn't get any pieces because she was too busy baking a penis on her board. You have until tomorrow night at 10 p.m. to privately message Andrew your decision with what you are going to do with the Golden Power Veto. Remember, I'm Mitch McConnell. Tomorrow, Andrew will be back and have the Golden Power Veto ceremony. Tuesday, the two nominees will plead their case, and Wednesday is the live eviction where somebody will be evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 5 house, but join Jeffrey in Redempble Temple where they will duel like Hamilton dueled with that other one. What was his name? Aaron Burr. I remember that. I was there for that too. And one will stay and one will go. I'm Mitch McConnell, and remember, if given the choice between good and evil, always choose evil. Good night.